Hey, what's up and welcome to this video. So as promised, I just wanted to get a little bit more into the crypto world, but please don't worry, this YouTube channel will not turn into some kind of a financial advice account that I wouldn't be allowed to give anyway. This is not turning into some kind of a day trading account or talking about market caps or newly released cryptocurrencies. This YouTube channel will be dedicated to composers, music producers. We will talk about music, we will talk mainly about sample libraries, plugins, and everything that involves the music business. However, I strongly believe that cryptocurrencies, NFTs, the blockchain technology in general will play a major role in the future. And the earlier you're getting into the world of crypto, the better you are prepared. So let's do a little comparison here. Back then we had horse carriages, and now fast forward, we recently had Tesla releasing a 1,200 horsepower electric car. Now adapt this, let's say, technological evolution to money. Back then we had coins, physical money, cash. Then we went over to credit cards and online transactions, PayPal, Stripe, and now we are heading into the direction of cryptocurrencies. So with this being said, let's get into the first topic and find out if it makes sense for composers or music producers in general to jump into the world of NFTs. So first of all, let's talk about what is an NFT. An NFT is a non-fungible token. A non-fungible token is a unit of data stored on a digital ledger called a blockchain that certifies a digital asset to be unique and therefore not interchangeable. Please don't worry, I will explain this in easy words afterwards. NFTs can be used to represent items such as photos, videos, audio, and other types of digital files. Access to any copy of the original file, however, it's not restricted to the buyer of the NFT, while copies of these digital items are available for anyone to obtain. NFTs are tracked on blockchains to provide the owner with a proof of ownership that is separate from copyright. Furthermore, the NFT market value tripled in 2020, reaching more than 250 million. During the first quarter of 2021, NFT sales exceeded $2 billion. Okay, so let's try to come up with a comparison that probably explains this all a little bit better. Let's get more into the physical, into the analog world. And there is a person buying an original painting by Picasso. This person has the ownership of this painting, right? So maybe that person thinks it's not a good idea to put this in their living room, right? But in a museum, in a well-protected museum. So everybody can watch it, everybody can take pictures on their smartphone. Somebody could even take a picture and just, get like a digital print or, an analog print, a physical print of that picture and put it into the living room. This is all good, but that doesn't mean that they have the ownership, that they own this Picasso painting. There is just one person owning this painting. So coming back to the NFT world, this could basically mean that you could take a piece of music and encrypt it with blockchain technology and therefore creating a unique file. This file could be copied, but that doesn't mean that someone else has the ownership of that file only because they copied it from the original. So now let's get into that question if it makes sense for us composers or music producers to create NFT-based art. So my opinion is that everyone watching this video right now, including me, are probably not at this stage to be that well known or famous that somebody would like to get the ownership of a piece of music that we have written. However, what I think makes a lot of more sense is not just selling a single NFT, but an entire NFT collection. So let's use a little example here. We're currently at Rarible, which is an NFT marketplace, and I just want to bring your attention to the Jingleby NFT collection. Okay, so this is the user Jingleby that you've probably never heard of, and what basically happens here, and let me just read the description here. Own your melody with the first NFT jingle in the world. For every feeling there is a melody and every moment has a sound. I think this is a really great description. There is a lot of great marketing happening here, and it instantly connects with you on an emotional level. 100 handmade jingles with AI generated faces. Please read again. This doesn't mean this music has been created AI generated. It is just talking about AI generated faces. So probably they are not getting into legal trouble with any existing person. So 100 handmade jingles with AI-generated faces embody your cover art. You are art, and so is this. So let's take a closer look into one of these NFTs here. Let's open the first one. So you can see that there's the creator who receives 10% of royalties. I'm getting into this in a second here. And if you just play back, I don't want to do that right now. I'll put the link in the video description. You can listen to the piece of music. So this is connected to this visual piece of art, and this is basically the entire NFT that you can get. Okay, so now let's get back to the overview here and let's dive a little bit more into what is going on here. So you can see that there are bits placed for each of these NFTs. So as you can see here, there is a bid happening. So this basically means that somebody can place a bid and purchase buy this NFT. So you can see here that there has been a bid placed of 0.42 Ethereum. So basically it says W in the beginning, this is basically width, but in general you can say this is the cryptocurrency Ethereum. We will get to that in a second. So you can, as you scroll down, you can see that there is a bid happening here of 0.6 Ethereum. There is another one. Let's scroll down a little bit here because I've seen one that is a little bit more or worth more, or the bid was a little bit higher. You can see that here there's a bid happening of 1.6 Ethereum. So let's take a quick look at CoinMarketCap, and you can see that the current price of Ethereum is roughly $3,000. So this bid has been 1.6 Ethereum. So if I just calculate, this is $4,800. This is a bid of $4,800 that is happening for this piece of art. So earlier I mentioned these 10% of royalty. So let me explain this pretty quickly. There is the owner owning this NFT. This NFT gets sold to person A. This person, for example, just to keep it simple, pays 1 Ethereum to have the ownership of this NFT. Now person B comes along and places a bid of 10 Ethereum because that person wants to have this NFT at all cost, in this case of 10 Ethereum. Now person A agrees on this deal, and as soon as the transaction happens, the ownership changes from person A to person B, and B paid 10 Ethereum, which is roughly $30,000. This means the creator of that NFT receives 10%, so therefore 3,000 because of that deal happening. So let this actually sink in for a second. The creator created 100 NFTs, and every time there is a transfer of ownership, the owner receives 10% royalties. So at this point, let me get a little bit into that discussion. Is it worth getting into NFTs at all? People say there is a lot of crap around, it's just a hype. So now basically, dear everyone, you can apply this to every other branch, let's say of the audio industry also. Is it worth getting into the world of writing movie scores? Is it worth getting into the world of video games? Is it worth getting into the world of trailer and license music? Also, there is a lot of crap out there. Some projects are overhyped and so on. So you can adapt and apply this to almost everything out there. So to bring it to a simple point, if a project works out or not only depends on you, the effort, the focus, and the time you're investing into this. If it doesn't work out, analyze the weak point, improve it, and make it better the next time. This is, by the way, how almost every successful career started. So dear audio artists out there, because I always say audio artists because I also want to include the sound designers, right? So please keep in mind that this is not some kind of a get-rich-quick scheme or something. You can't just upload your tracks to a platform and just mint it into an NFT and, expect some huge gains happening. You just need something that is a well-thought-out concept. If you just happen that you got stuck in between two projects or you don't have any work coming along, just invest some time, even if it's just like 10, 15, 30 minutes per day, and just get into that world, into that crypto, into that NFT world. And sooner or later, this may work out. And as you can see, this is also very important. Starting from the description of the page here, there has been a lot of effort happening to also the marketing aspect. This is not just uploaded music. This is beautifully and unique crafted art. Also, last but not least, I was just curious curious, if you just head over here to more infos and click read more, you can see that there is even an entire website existing. So if we just hop over to the Jinglebee website, you can see some more information, you know, about a buy, that you can buy it on Rarible, and so on. This is how it works, blah, blah, blah. You can also get an insight on the producers. And just to quickly mention this, the audio quality and the production is top notch. And to be honest, I never heard of Philip and Finn before, but this is what I wanted to say earlier. You probably have more chances to sell individual NFT pieces if you are somebody like Hans Zimmer, if you're somebody like Thomas Bergerson, Mick Gordon, you name them. They would probably have it easier to create you know, or sell a single NFTs based on their name, on their popularity. To be honest, I've never heard of Philip and Finn, but what this team did is creating an entire collection, and they are very successful with it. So this changes the entire approach on NFT. So even if you're not a well-known composer, but you are just willing to dive into NFT projects, I strongly believe that there could be some great gains happening from this, and even something that may change your entire career. Okay, so if you think this topic is interesting, if you think that the world of cryptocurrency, NFT and blockchain technology in general is interesting to you, let me know. Just leave a comment in the section below. So my vision is to fill this YouTube channel with lots of more information that is focusing a little bit towards the future. I know it is awesome to work as a film composer, as a video games composer, as a trailer and licensed music composer, but there are so many new career paths and, you know, opportunities coming up. I think getting into the world of crypto is just essential and very important for us composers, musicians, music producers, audio artists, sound designers, whatever beautiful profession you picked. So thank you so much for checking out this video. I hope it was interesting to you. Let me know if you have any questions, comments. Feel free to use this section below. I will get back as soon as I can. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and also please pay attention that I have a giveaway running that ends on Monday, October the 4th, 2021. You can win a lot. Make sure to check it out. For now, thanks so much again, and see you on my next video.